Hi everyone, I'm Jace. How you doing? Yes, the accent you're hearing is a New Yorker accent, so please, I'm sorry if you can't understand me, just ask the questions again and I'll tape it all out for you. Anyway, I'm here doing my Mun video. Woo! Anyway, okay, sorry. I'm gonna stop now. Uh, I'm gonna start with a couple questions that were asked to me and a couple questions that were also I found on the internet since it's a last minute thing and I didn't give a lot of people time to prepare. So to start off with, why Jace? Well, I originally started writing Jace after I read the third book. And I was like, oh my goodness, I needed to do him because he's the kind of character that, it's just, he's the anti hero for me. And he's not what you would typically think, oh, I'm going to put him in hero status and everyone else in the villain status. No, he's the type of hero that you wouldn't expect to be a hero. He's the type of hero who is obsessed with death. He's the type of hero that is willing to go over to the dark side in order to protect the people he loves. He doesn't care about himself. He cares about everyone else around, which to me makes a proper hero. I don't know, that's just my opinion. You all have your own, I got mine. Okay, let's move on. Anyway, so what is my ideal reader? So the kind of readers that I like to draw in, or at least I like to think I draw in, are the type that, oh, there's a nasty glare there, are the type of heroes that are, or the readers that really take time to actually read and appreciate the effort I put into it. I don't usually just answer like bam right away. I like to reread my work. I like to make sure that each person that is reading is getting something out of my novel or out of my character, because I am a novelist too, just not very good. I like to give everyone the opportunity to actually read my work and be like, she put time and effort into this and it's appreciated because each minute detail is in there. If you look, his golden eyes is mentioned more than once in the series because he does have golden eyes. It's not like a regular character where they have nice blue eyes or nice green eyes. No, he's got golden. I mean, come on. That's pretty awesome. I want gold eyes. I got these black ugly ones. Ugh. So then, where was I born? As I mentioned, New York. I'm a New Yorker. I sound like I have marbles in my mouth, so that's probably why you can't understand me half the time. Am I right or left-handed? Well, I'm actually a righty, so I write with my right hand. I drink with my right hand, but I actually eat with my left hand, which is pretty funny. I don't know why I did it, but when I was a kid, I had this idea in my head that if I could eat with my left hand, if my right hand breaks, I'm set for life. And, well, there you go. Why do you have such a fine ass? And can I ask you that? Well, of course you can ask that because I have a really great ass. I mean, I know people are not supposed to say that and you can't really see here because I'm kind of like doing this. I have laundry behind me and I don't want you to see that. Ugh. But I'm actually a medium built girl. I'm very short, 5'3", and I do have a great ass. I really do. I go out for walks a lot of time. I work out as much as possible. I don't go to the gym like, oh, muscle, muscle, muscle. No, I just go out for daily walks about 3 to 4 hours a day. And that's probably why you don't actually see me on if I'm not working. Why are you so sexy? Well, thank you. I don't actually consider myself very sexy. I consider myself exotic or something because that's what everyone describes me as. But sexy, wow. Thank you. Okay, moving on. Do I like myself? Yeah, I do. Sometimes. I think I'm a funny person when I try, or don't actually try. That's when I'm actually my funniest. I like how I'm quick-witted sometimes, and personally, I'm very comfortable in my own body. I mean, I know what I like, I know what I don't like. Sometimes do I have those moments of doubts? Hell yeah, everyone has a moment of doubt. Don't let anybody fool you if they think otherwise. They do. They do. They just don't tell you because it's mind games, okay? They don't tell. If you could, what advice would you give to the player you're playing or your character? Well, what advice would I give to Jace? Listen to somebody, please. God damn it. Oh my god. Like, you're not always right, okay? You can give other people are right too. Like Clary, give her a break. I mean, you're always arguing with her because you always think you're right, but sometimes you're wrong. Okay? You're wrong. You can be wrong. It's okay. It's not going to kill you. I'm noticing I'm lagging too. I'm sorry if my lips don't match what I'm saying. What advice would I give to other role players? Mostly I would be like, just be yourself. Have more confidence in your ability. If you have the confidence, it's going to show in your work. If you feel like your character is underrated or not appreciative, just look at your followers. If you have one follower, you've made it. You've made it. I'm sorry. You have one follower that actually likes to read your work. So you should enjoy it. Just play around, have fun. Don't feel the pressure of other people saying, oh, you need to do this, you need to do this. It's not their blog, it is your blog. So make sure you're the one happy with your blog. If you're happy, everyone else is going to be happy in the end. Okay? And also with Aeon hate, I know a lot of people are getting that. I've received it a couple times, not in this blog, but another blog, and all I have to say is delete it. You're giving the person more reasons to actually come after you if you publish it and be like, oh, you win, or, oh, well, you know, I don't care. That doesn't show them anything, but you're actually caring because you're caring enough to blog it again. Just delete it, and they're going to eventually find out that you're not worth their time to Aeon hate, honestly. And Aeons that are sending this stuff, really unfollow. Unfollow. It's an easy step. Don't be rude to people. Come on. Use your head. Prefer to, I'm sorry, hold on. Do you prefer characters from real action series or anime series? Okay, this is not my first blog. It's actually one of my 15th or 16th blogs. I used to play a Sasuke Uchiha, which is an anime series from Naruto. I was very good at him. I just deleted it because I couldn't stand seeing Aeon hate every other second. And then it's not on my blog. It was actually on everybody else's blog, and I just got sick of all the Debbie Downers on there. Not the characters who posted, the Aeons themselves who are being the Debbie Downers. That is not okay. You shouldn't be sending any Aeon hate. You should just totally, again, unfollow. But I used to play Sasuke Uchiha, who was an anime character. I also wanted to make an Ichigo blog, but I chickened out at the last minute and made this blog. And I love anime characters. I really do. I would play an anime character in a heartbeat. And I also love real action, obviously, because, you know, you can always get an emotion with a character no matter who you play. As long as you have a GIF or some kind of icon that shows you something, you have something, which is pretty cool in my book. So I'm going to say both to that one. Are you a jealous person? Yes, I am an extremely jealous person. If I see you with somebody I like, I'm going to be like, mine. 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 Okay, it's mine. But am I going to be like the kind of person like, no, that's my main character? No, because I believe that everyone has a chance to RP who whatever they want to RP with, and that's okay in my book. Just don't drop me, and then I'll get not upset, because then I'll be like, you're mine, I don't understand. But let's move on from that one. Do you believe in love? Yeah, I do. I believe in one day you'll find that special somebody, and until that day comes, you should just either one, be patient, or two, have fun in your life. Don't wait for them. Don't be okay. That sounded wrong. Don't rush yourself into a relationship thinking that's going to be your only person. Go into a relationship thinking maybe he could be the person, or maybe she could be the person. But at the same time, don't just close your mind, or don't say nobody's out there for me, because there is going to be somebody out there for you. We weren't created just to be one. That's the least in my book. I'm very spiritual. I'm not religious. I believe that everybody was made for somebody. Even if you have a best friend or a lover or something. I'm a very romantic person at heart, but I don't watch romance movies because I start bawling my eyes out. Shh, that's a secret. Don't tell anybody I said that, or my sister will make me watch them. No. But yeah, that's about it. What type of RP do you usually enjoy the most? I love Angst. I do. I am a horrible person. I love to make people feel something, and I love to have that emotion where you're like, what's going to happen next? Are they going to make up? Are they going to fight? Are they going to die? Are they going to... What's happening? And I love that emotion. I love it. And at the same time, I hate it the most because it's the most emotionally draining. I love the fact that if you're in love with a person, and with especially with Jace, he when he's with the Claire, he's in love with her, and you know it because everything he does is basically around her. If it's his brother or sister, like Alec or Isabel, he will feel that emotion, and you will know it. Like from my RP, I think I at least feel it. I don't know if you do, but you will have that emotion with you, and that to me is the best kind of emotion to show anything. If you're just gonna be like, I don't care, I don't care anything at all. Oh my god, I don't care. Well, okay, come on, seriously, dude. You do care because you're the RPer behind it and you're like, okay, maybe I'm getting a little bored of this. So I like to keep it up there. I like to keep your emotions high, if you haven't noticed, or cause trouble, because let's face it, I'm literally like Loki. I will cause as much trouble as I want to, and I feel like it because I feel like it's the funniest thing in the world. Moving on. What other fandoms do you have, or other RP accounts? I mentioned I had a Naruto RP account. I had Anakin Skywalker, which is part of the Star Wars fandom. I have Arya Stark, which is part of the Game of Thrones fandom. And then I have Jason Grace, which I don't know if many of you know about him, but he is part of the Heroes of Olympus series, which is Percy Jackson. I mean, come on, Percy Jackson's awesome. I want to make a couple other RP accounts, but right now these 4 are kind of taking over my life. I had Xena, the Princess Warrior. I had a lot. Oh my god, who else did I have? I don't remember, but that's about it for now. Thoughts about and hate. Well, I think I expressed that enough. I don't believe in it. I think that if you have an issue with somebody, freaking unfollow them, please. I hate seeing and hate, and I hate seeing people get so depressed over them because of what one person will say to you. I understand that if you have an emotional attachment to yourself and your character and you have this thing, don't let them get to you. Just delete it. Honestly, you got to know that you really are a beautiful person. They don't know what you look like. They don't know what you act like in real life. You are a beautiful person, and you really got to show it because, honestly, these people, really, why do you think they're so hateful? Because they're probably hating on themselves mostly. It's not you, it's them. So let them deal with their emotional issues and just delete it and have fun with your blog, please. I think that you all are such beautiful people. And I think it's about time you show them how beautiful you really are. Just delete it. That's all I can say because they're going to keep sending it and it's horrible, I know, but just delete it. It's the best thing to do. Okay, before I rant on with that one. What's my favorite color? Blue. I love blue. My room's blue. See, blue. And yes, who you see back there is Cloud Strife. He's in blue too. He's so sexy. And then I think I'm going to make him next because he's awesome. My last question on here. How do you deal with the writer's block? I don't. I am a horrible person, I know. The reason why it takes me so long to do drafts is because of either 1, writer's block, 2, because I'm a lazy person, 3, because there's a lot, like there's 34 drafts in there, and that's a lot for me to handle right now since I do have 4 or 5 other blogs going on at once, and I'm also really into creating new RP accounts or new anything, actually. I love causing trouble, which, as I've already said, you know. And writer's block for me is the reason why you don't see my name everywhere because I have writer's block. Every time I get into the middle of a novel that I'm doing just by myself, I stop in the middle because of writer's block, and then I take that little small break, and then I come back and I'm like, I don't even know what I just wrote. Why did I write this? And then I throw it out, which is really bad, I know, but I'm really bad with writer's block. I really am. I really need to work on that, which is why I create an RP account because I'd rather create a story with somebody else because I know that at least maybe my writer's block actually decreases that much. There's some drafts that have been there since the beginning of my blog, and I'm like, oh god, I can't think of anything, and they're waiting here, and I feel horrible, and I keep telling them I'm gonna do this, but it's not happening. I'm sorry. I'm working on it. I really am. I am. Just be patient. Thank you all for literally watching this whole pathetic little video. And I hope you have an amazing day. Just remember you are beautiful. I appreciate you all following me. I appreciate you taking the time to literally read my posts, watch my verses. I love my different verses. I chose my characters very carefully. I chose my wording very carefully. So please do take a look at my rule page. Do take a look at my verse page. I think everything is explained out as best as possible. And always feel free to ask me questions as the mun. And you can always come and be like, hey, I have a question for you about your blog. And I'll be like, hey, here you go. Or you can ask Jace something and I will most definitely help you out with this one. Again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a pleasant day. And just remember, you're beautiful. I love you all. Literally love each and every one of you that's following me. Okay?